Hello everyone, my name is Robbo and today we're going to be doing a little Valentine's Day themed deck since it is February the 14th when this will be uploaded. So we'll go in with the team. So first off we've got Videl, one of the best figures in the game still for speed decks. But obviously she is here because we've also got a Gohan adult here. There's not really a very good Gohan, especially a speed Gohan, so we've had to go for the good slow version. He hits like a truck, and his speed, he debuffs the enemy speed, so he can be useful over time, but that's our first pairing. Next up, you got to have Krillin. We've gone for the new EX break of him with 4,000 speed, 3,000 attack. He's really poor, even for an EX figure. He's probably one of the worst EX figures, in all honesty, because his skill isn't bad, but it's just so underwhelming. 300 speed isn't really going to do much. So he's kind of underwhelming, and of course, because he's here, we've got Bay 18 in the swimsuit version, because she's just ridiculously good still, and another one that will probably struggle to ever be forced out of the meta, thanks to her ability to force all figures to stay where they were on the previous turn. And finally, because we've got 5 slots, so, you know, we couldn't have one more pairing, I decided to go for the waifu of a good friend of mine, Rubes Cubes. We've got Ribrianne here to be the last member. I'm sorry, Rubes. You've become a meme on my channel for your hatred of Ribrianne, but we're going... It's really just hiding his love for her. That's the thing. He hates her so much, it's just a ruse to disguise how much he actually does love the character. Anyway, we're going to go and do a few free battles. I'm going to try and do a few that I haven't done recently, so let's go for some of the earlier ones down here. Let's go with Golda. I think he was for a while one of the best, wasn't he? So we're going to go with Golda and throw this deck in here. No idea how it's going to do. Probably terribly because there's absolutely no synergy between it. It's just a bit of fun for Valentine's Day. I always try and do like a theme deck for any holidays like this. So I don't know if I did the Christmas deck this year. If I didn't, I forgot. For God's sake, why can't I see the HP bars? What has the mod done? The mod has broken my game, hasn't it? Right, we're going to throw Rube's waifu down with Krillin and Android 18. I think this is a good way to go. Look at that speed, man. It's a shame that the figures aren't great. I want this Ribrianne to EX break. I think they could actually make her reasonable if they did that. The shame with the Ribrianne figure is that when I saw the base stats, I thought it was going to be really good, and I thought that, like, Divs and Bandai, they'd all like trolled us immensely by making Ribrianne one of the best figures, but her stats didn't really get any better, so that kind of sucked. 17k turn 1, that's not bad speed. That is not bad speed at all. Luckily Krillin is going to keep getting buffed up, I suppose, thanks to the ODU skills, so I mean, it's not terrible. We should be able to take out Vegeta this turn. Maybe not. How much does Ribrianne hit for here then? 6-4. That's not bad. The other version is probably better. It's slower, but it's probably better. Damn, we didn't kill Vegito. That's not good, because he's now going to smack both 18 and Krillin. And they're taking extra damage thanks to the ODU skills, so we could actually lose them both there. Yeah, they're dead. Well, there's something poetic about them both falling in battle together. Oh, wow. That's a really bad first turn. Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. Probably should have used the other Ribrianne. It was slower, but it's a better figure. Oof, that's a rough first turn. And we really don't have a great deal of speed, so I think all we can do is maybe this? If we do this, we might be able to take out Bardock and Vegito and sort of like get slightly back into this game, but he... Goldo's got Videl there on the bench, so we could take a bit of a smack in here. We are actually faster, so there is that. Unfortunately, that means Kefla goes down next turn, and she's a bit a bit of a problem. The Goku I'm not too scared about. He does hit hard, but that's about all he's got going for him. Well, he's got massive HP stats, hasn't he? So I suppose he's got that going for him as well. Alright, how hard is this going to hit for? Oh god, the game has his ultimate gauge next turn as well. Okay, 6-5. Right. I actually have to double up down the middle, don't I? Because he's going to throw that Goku down there. The rest of the team is pretty slow. We might actually be able to get away with this. We've really got to kill this Goku this turn, though. So... we are fast. We are fast. That is the one thing we've got going for us. We are quick enough. I don't know if we live both Kefla and Videl hitting our master, though. Alright, Videl, how much do you hit for? 4-5. We're gonna cheat. This is cheating by my rules, but... hey, it's a crap deck. Cut me some slack. Let's see how much Gohan would do. So, he did... 4-9, okay, so we wouldn't have killed Goku without that additional. Come on. Live. Oh no, that's way too much damage. Oh. Holy shit, Kefla just sent us into the next fucking dimension. That was... I was not expecting that. I forgot how good the game cheats to make some of its figures. Alright, we'll retry that. We're not going to take that sitting down. That only went so badly because we had such a bad first turn. So it's probably going to do the same sort of setup. So if we do that, that, and this instead, it does something completely different. Okay. I thought I got this down. I know what the game's going to do. Nah, it just says, fuck you, we're going to do something completely different. Why has it put Bardock there? That's not his trigger square. That's so dumb. Then again, I don't know for sure, but maybe some of these actually put its figures down after I've done it. I'm not sure, and that don't quote me, but it feels like something that might be in the game. For some of these battles, it like shows what you're going to do first. That's a pretty good amount of damage first turn. Unfortunately, we're going to take a hefty amount back. Oh no, Ribrianne tanked that, which means that we don't take any master damage apart from Blue Goku. That right there shows the difference between Bardock on his trigger square and not, I guess, because he absolutely obliterated Ribrianne, whereas in this one, I don't think he'd have even killed her. Let's do that. Okay, this is good. Goku shouldn't be able to kill Videl, and we should kill the Vegito here. Since Krillin and 18 were able to do it together, or nearly do it, Gohan has like a lot more attack. If this Gohan actually gets an EX break, he'd be usable. Like, if he buffed up his debuff to like 500 and his buff to stats by to 500 as well, and maybe boost him up a little bit more, he'd be good. Be another option to stick behind Vados as well. There we go. You see, this just shows how random this game really is. It just one small change, basically, and it's completely changed how this battle's going to go. We're going to have to go one across the board now, aren't we? Oh, damn! Oh, Goku gets that buff, doesn't he? The blue Goku gets a buff if he's on his trigger square. As did Videl. That makes a lot more sense now. It also explains why Kefla did so much damage. That's not good. Oh, I don't know how much Master HP I have either. Well, Gohan's got to go there, because I don't think anything else can really do much, can it? I should have put the Krillin across to maybe help 18, but I wasn't sure. Like, this deck is just really bad. I should have put ultimate down skills on it. We really only going to get a 190. We still win it, but that's not the point. I don't care. This deck sucks, so I'm going to cheat. It's only cheating by my rules, so... This will prove a point, though, I suppose, that crap decks can still beat the game. Although I suppose the story mode challenge did that already, didn't it? That series was fun. I enjoyed that series. Yeah, Krillin's dead here. This Krillin's so bad. This is with an EX break and he's still that bad. Like, seriously? Also, the game still has an ultimate attack and we don't, so... Logically, Bardock should be the one that goes down the middle, but this is the game, so logic gets thrown out the window a little bit. Yep, it put Videl there. There's absolutely no reason, apart from the fact that Videl had more HP, but then you don't get Videl's buff. Oh, cool, we got Spirit Bomb as well. Fuck it, let's throw that. We've broken my rules already, so we'll throw the Spirit Bomb into it as well. Don't matter at this point. My own personal rules have been thrown out the window for this video. How much damage can you do here, 18? 7-4, that's not bad. Power of ODU skills. Nah. I want... Valentine's Day deck has Gohan killing Videl. That's probably not how this was supposed to go. That Bardock is good. That's why I advised him in the tutorial video I did. Massive beat stick, but he's bloody good at being a beat stick. Why has everything got UTG down stuff on? I want the ultimate. Why don't I get an ultimate? Well, I think this goes on record as one of the worst battles in recent history on this channel, I think. That was just horrendous. The original choice, instead of Ribrian, was going to be Big Bang Vegeta. Since, you know, at that point in Dragon Ball Z, Big Bang Vegeta, he basically did love himself, didn't he? You know? Alright, let's try and find another game where we can look like a complete failure. That was so bad. Let's keep going down from here. I think God Goku there was the last one you had to do for the achievement, wasn't it, now that I think about it? People have been saying that in the comments as well. Let's do that one. Yeah, I recorded the tutorial yesterday, so that would be Saturday. This is Sunday, like, evening. There's, like, no set schedule for when I record. It's just, like, whenever I find 30 minutes free. Or in case of the tutorial one, that was where I had the day free, so I could make and edit that one. Okay, this was the grinding one, wasn't it? This is the grinding EXP mission at one point. Oh man, they're really quick. We need to get Gohan down. We need to get her down. Let's go with the same setup as last time, maybe. Or do I want to keep... Actually, let's do this. 18 loses her value after her ability is gone, because then she's only buffing her speed. So if we do that, it keeps Ribrian alive, hopefully. What the fuck? Oh, that was my phone notification. That was me destroying half my room that I'm recording in. I have like a lamp that I stick on my table. I sometimes switch it on. It like goes different colours. Kind of cool, but also not very convenient when it's got a very short cable on it, so if you knock it just a little bit, you send it flying. There, that's just a work text. God damn it, I should have turned my phone off during this, but yeah, when work messages you, you gotta have your phone ready. Also, completely ignored what happened this turn, but it went reasonably well. See, that's why I advised Kaba as a good choice for your speed decks, because Kaba, even before his EX break, was really good. Yep. I'm not surprised that happened, but that was honestly no big deal. I really didn't care if I lost Bay 18 there. She's had her turn of use. Oh man, that's really bad. And Krillin can't go in the front. We're not going to be able to... Actually, with Videl down, we might be able to. They need to change the wording on Videl. It gives people a false impression of what she does. It doesn't reduce it by 70%. Reduce it by 30%. Who wrote that? Oh no. Lucky, we get lucky there. You know, Rube's actually picked this up on a recent video he did, I watched, where he said about speed ties and me just getting shafted by it constantly. And it's nice to actually get the acknowledgement from another member in the community. And we've actually got that on record now, that it's been acknowledged how bad my luck is in this with speed ties. So I always have that now in a video. To be fair, if you go back and watch Tournament of Mugs on his channel, when I was in that, he acknowledges, I think, at one point that I had pretty bad luck in terms of the speed modifier. I think that's actually become my thing within the community, hasn't it, as a whole? I'm just the guy that has awful luck with his speed ties. Let's throw Rubian back over there. And that, and also the guy that got very angry during that second Tournament of Mugs, I believe it was. When I threw my controller at a cushion because I got that upset that speed was just fucking me that hard that turn. No, it wasn't speed, was it? It was additionals. That's what it was. There was 2 additionals on my Piccolo, which was enough to kill it. And at that point, I lost it. That was game 5, and it was so close, and that it like pushed me over the edge. That was a funny clip. I did apologize for that straight after I did it, but I hit the boiling point. Right, we'll do one more battle. I can't believe we won one legitimately with this deck. So, should we go against somebody that's decent? Icon? Or did I battle him last time? I didn't battle Jakka. Let's battle Jakka. I want to try and mix up who I'm against, because I noticed I've been doing a lot of the later ones. And while some of those are very difficult, it's kind of boring to see the same battle over and over again. So, trying to mix it up. I don't really like doing the early ones, because they're pretty easy by comparison. This one's going to suck, because they have a lot of speed, and they have slug as well. I need to do a showcase against him. I think I'm going to do the new Few next, because he's actually really fun to use. Like this... Oh, no, not this Trunks. The new Trunks is good, but I really don't think you get the best out of him in a showcase. Just because I feel like you need to be putting him up against, like, Vadoses or Piccolos and stuff, where they're on their correct trigger square. So I'll do a video on him, but you won't really see the best out of him. Which is... Actually, no, I didn't advise him. If he was... Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention to that at all. Okay, I got lucky. I was thinking over that Trunks. Like I say, he's a very good figure, but I don't think you'll see the best out of him in this. Although, possibly against the Zamasu battle, it would work. since I could nullify the Zamasu's ability, so that might be one to do. Alright, nice job, Ribrian. Took out Jakka. We need more Master HP. That's one of the things they need to add to this game. There's like this big list. I could do a video on that, actually, if you're interested in me doing that. The changes I'd make to the Hero Colosseum. I mean, the big one I'd love to make. I'd love to see this become an app game. I know there's some people who wouldn't, because obviously it's a phone game then at that point, but I think they've got all the pieces here to make it a great gacha game. Especially with, they've got the foundation with Dokkan and Legends. Just take the best out of them, combine it with Hero Colosseum. I feel you'd actually get a lot more people with this, because this is a strategy game. That's the thing. This isn't just a Dragon Ball game. This is a proper strategy game. Which is kind of the reason why Legends does as well as it does, because that's got elements of sort of a fighting game in there as well. Whereas Dokkan, it's pop bubbles. It's kind of like, you know, your generic game like that you see on the App Store, just with Dragon Ball characters and some cool animation from time to time. But this is a proper strategy game, and it could like draw in some other people as well. We're going to lose the speed tie, aren't we? I should have taken that 290, because there's not a higher one. We still go first. Hey! Thank you, game. The game's actually being pretty nice to me in this game. Sort of this battle. Didn't quite get a high enough damage multiplier there. Wow. Nice job, Videl. Combination of ODU skills and Gohan giving a nice little buff as well. I could try running a Gohan deck soon. I could make that. There's enough different Gohan figures to do that. I've done like theme teams in the past with certain things, but I've had to run like dupes of figures because there's just not enough. But there is enough Gohan ones now, I believe, that are actually usable. Alright, I think I actually need to put something down the middle now. Yeah, I do, because I have ultimate attack. I keep forgetting that I don't have UTG skills on anything. I should have done. I should have put it on everything, but... yeah, let's just go with this. If we die, we die. I'm not honestly that bothered at this point. This has been fun. It's just been it's a silly video. A lot of these ones that are for the holidays are, like, I remember it was the deck that saved Christmas, and it had like both the Santa Videl and the Santa 18, and they're both really kind of crap. And what else was in there? I think it was a Turles movie reference, wasn't it? And it might have been Slug as well. I can't remember. Theme decks like this are just fun because they're stupid and they shouldn't work. So when they do work, it's pretty funny. We're actually going to win, aren't we? Yeah, we won. This deck is shit. Don't use it. This deck was carried by the sole fact that Videl is OP and that Gohan, as long as you protect it, is pretty good too. The 18 is good as well, but in this deck it really didn't change too much, although locking those figures in place did help. But this Krillin is not worth the space in your box. Even though we have 600 spaces now, he's not worth the space. He's that bad. Like, you guys know I love my challenges, like with the 20-point challenge. He wouldn't even work in that. He is just that bad. And the other version doesn't change it, really, because all he has is like 6k HP instead and low speed and attack. So, really bad figure. Really bad example of the EX system. I don't know why they went and did an EX break on an N figure, especially when they made it so crap. It's really weird. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. I hope this day, I hope you spend it with your significant other, your loved one, your partner, whatever you want to call them. And if not, go and watch another video on my channel and I'll be your Valentine for today. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.